to the channel. I know it's been a while. I do apologize. I want to start off right there. I'm so sorry I haven't been making videos. I have been transitioning from going to school to going to school online in my house, which is just weird because it sounds amazing, like to not have to go to school, but to be honest, I really miss school, and it's been a lot harder, like literally so much harder to learn and study when being at home, because it's so easy to just get in bed and scroll through Instagram or something, or just like procrastinate everything because it feels like a break. So coronavirus, as you know, is going around. That's why stuck in quarantine. It's been like a month now, which is like insane. I really thought this was only gonna last like a week or two. So it's pretty scary. Hopefully you guys are doing okay. Drop down in the comments like what you've been doing to stay sane, I guess. Like what have you been up to with this coronavirus? What's your school situation? Are you going to school online, or what's happening there? So let me know down in the comments. Today we're going to do a little video. I'm going to go over what I've missed. I haven't been able to make videos, which sounds really stupid because like I'm stuck at home. But like I said, work has been a lot for like school. It's been so much, so I haven't really had a chance to actually do it. I have tried to cop something every single week from Supreme in the past. What are we on? Week 7 this week, so the past 6 weeks. I did go to New York for week 2. I will make another video about that right after I make this one, just because, you know, coronavirus, we can't even go to the Supreme store. But I wanted to make a video because as I was preparing to go to the Supreme store, I did not find any videos about what happens when you get to the Supreme store. All I had was how to register online, which is really great, really helpful, but once I got my number, I had no idea what to do. Luckily, I figured it out, and that week, what came out? Oh, the Air Force Ones came out, and I was able to cop them in-store, which was really fun, and I definitely want to go back as soon as possible. Hopefully, after this coronavirus thing, in the summer, hopefully we'll be able to go back to the Supreme store. So right now, I'm going to go through all the stuff that I tried to cop and didn't cop, and just what has been happening. I tried to make a live cop for every single week, but I haven't really been that successful. So we're gonna start it off. Week 2, like I said, I made a video, but I didn't make a video because when I was in New York, I wanted to experience it, not just take videos of everything I did. Plus, I was there with my roommates and my girlfriend, and I didn't just want to be like walking around with a camera, just binoculars, like with a camera, you know, recording every single thing I did. So I have photos, but I'll put that in the next video. So we did cop, let's see, week 3. Oh yeah, week 3 was the North Face collab. I didn't go for anything that week. I really thought the utility pouch would do better than what it is doing now, so I didn't go for that. Like I was gonna go for that, but then after re-looking at everything, didn't look like it was a really good idea. And I haven't really checked on these if they're bricking or not, but last I saw they weren't doing that hot. But I think they're super dope, and I would have loved to get one if it was cheaper, but it was $300 for the fleece, which is like, it's just so much money. So that was week 3. Week 4, what did we have on week 4? Oh yeah, the Rammell's ET, that collab. That was kind of a brick week. I didn't even go for anything that week. What was interesting is, if you can see, oh yeah, we made a little different setup here from previous videos. This thing, you know, the newspaper is the same, but I just switched. I took off the Off-White poster, put the Supreme Louis, and I put a shelf. And so on here we have like little Funko Michael Jordan, some Ultra Boost, the Wilson Sneaker News collab, and then the Supreme Volume 1 book. So switching it up a little bit, I do want to add another poster, or I have the, what is it, the newspaper from the San Francisco store opening. I want to try to get a frame, but it's such a weird size that it costs so much money. It's like 50 bucks. It's like ridiculous. So I think I'm just going to leave it for now. But in the Supreme book, I was actually flipping through it the other day because I was, you know, like, why not? I have it. Might as well look at it. And there was a little section about Rammell's, and it was really cool to like read about it. Read about him. So it was really cool to see that this collab was happening. Not collab, or this, I don't even know what it is. Like, just pictures of him. So pretty cool, pretty neat. But yeah, that week was kind of a brick. Let's move on. That was week 4. So now we're moving on to week 5. What came out week 5? Let's see. Oh yeah, the Oreos and the Timberland collab was a big thing. I wanted to go for the Timberland crew neck, got sold out in like seconds, and I missed it. Super sad, really bad live cops, so I let it go. Also, the Oreos, I let it go, but next little segment, I'll tell you a little bit more about the Oreos. So that was week 5. Week 6, this was last week. Was it? Yeah, last week. Not this past week, but the week before that, was the Lamborghini collab. I didn't go for anything on this week. It actually turns out they're doing pretty well. Most of the items are, but the Lambo, I was really disappointed in the collab. I thought they could have done something a lot better. I heard that it was going through the Lamborghini manufacturers, not the Supreme, so they were very limited on the designs that they did, which they didn't even do anything. They just put the 2 logos. Kind of disappointed about that, but I really just wanted a little car that said Supreme, and it was a Lambo. That's all I really wanted, but whatever, they gave us something else. And then last week was the Motion logo, hooded sweatshirt, and beanie. That was the big things. And I'm so salty about that. I really wanted those so bad. And Supreme is really pissing me off right now because it's been so hard to cop anything, and that's hyped, and it's just really frustrating, especially when you're trying to make money from it, when this is like your only source of income, especially when it's like COVID-19 type deal, so like you can't even get a job and go out and work someplace. This was like, I needed that logo hoodie, but just because I want to see it in person and maybe put it on, keep it or something, but sold out. So I'm really frustrated. This week coming up is spring tees, spring and summer tees, so I haven't seen any hype really around them, mostly because we don't see pictures of them yet, so I can't show you them. So hopefully there's some money to be made there. The only thing that I'm really, I'm going to be so sad about is there's this like box logo crew neck, but it's like a cutout. You've probably seen it in the lookbook. I think it's absolutely fire, and I want one so bad, and it's going to sell out, and I'm going to miss it. I'm going to be mad, but it's all good. So yeah, that's what's been happening. Let's see, there's something crazy. Oh yeah, for the North Face collab, my computer was off by like 30 seconds, so I completely missed it. But I wasn't really trying to go for anything, so it wasn't a big deal. Turns out other people had the same problems as well, so I'm alright. I don't feel as bad. So now we're going to move into the next section of this video, and that is the is it worth it? Worth it or not? And I'm going to pull out all the stuff that I've copped so far from this Supreme season, and we're going to see if it's worth it or not. Alright, so the first item we're going to go over is my items from week 1, which includes the Nalgene and the Zippo. So we'll start with the Nalgene. Is it worth it or not? I say yes, it's worth it. It came out to about $45. Yeah, something like that. I looked it up. A regular Nalgene is around $15, $20. With a cover like this, it's an additional $10, so let's just say $30. And so with the Supreme branding, that means you're paying an extra $15 or $20. Is it worth it? I think it is. Back when I was on campus at my school, I used this every single day. As you can see, it has a little Supreme branding on the plastic and then the huge spell out on the cover. And it keeps your water really cold, and I think it's really nice. I was worried about this little plastic piece. I thought it would break off. I looked it up on the Nalgene website. You can get a new one of the cap and little holder for $2. So not really worried about that anymore. But yeah, is it worth it? I think it is. I think it all comes down to the way I judge things. Is it worth it? Is price per use. So if you buy $200 Yeezys and you wear them twice, that's $100 per wear. Not worth it. If you pay $45 for this and use it over 50, 60 times, 70 times, that's less than $1 per use. I think it's worth it. So yeah, first one, Supreme Nalgene, worth it. Now we go to Supreme Zippo. Is it worth it? Probably not. It's probably not worth it. This one came out to $50, and but it's actually really sick, and I have enjoyed owning it. I think it's really cool. It just feels nice, like the metal on there just feels good, and you got Sup on one side and then Preme on the other. It might be hard for you to see that, but it does glow in the dark, and it glows so well. So I have it in my little display case with the lights, so as it's sitting there, it's charging up. As soon as the lights go off, you can still see that little Supreme Zippo. As an investment piece, I think it's worth it because I think this one will pop off because it's glow in the dark, and it's not a white. It's like a nice, like creamy color, like cream off-white color, I guess. And I think it's worth it. Probably not gonna buy a ton of these. I'm probably just gonna keep this one for the collection. Definitely not gonna use it. So is it worth it? Probably not, but it's cool. So that's that. Then week 2, we did get the Air Force Ones in store. Is it worth it for those? Not now. If you're paying resale, I saw some for like $400, $500. Not worth it. But I paid not even $100 for it. So yeah, it's worth it. I resold it and made, I don't know, 140 bucks or something like that. Really nice profit off of them. And it was just so cool. Well, I'll talk about my New York experience later, but super cool. The other thing I got there was, yes, this right here. That is, let me open it up, the translucent clear lock, little accessory here. You can like see through it. I don't know if you can really see it. 20 bucks, is it worth it? I say yes. I think this is one of the coolest little accessories for $20. It's actually insane. And it's really cool to look at as you put the key in, and both keys have Supreme engraved on it, which is actually really cool. I think for an accessory under like for 20 bucks, definitely worth it. Cool for the collection. If you go to like the Y or the gym when COVID-19's over, this might be nice to put on your locker. The next item is, you're gonna be embarrassed. Boom! Supreme undies. I don't think I've worn this pair yet. I'm trying to keep some on ice. Just kidding. I probably would have. But Supreme underwear, Hanes collab. I got this in store because I didn't feel like paying for shipping, so I was like, I might as well. Plus, I was running out of, you know, good underwear, and Hanes makes good stuff. This, to be honest, like, look at that embroidery, or not embroidery, but stretch, whatever. Waistband, I guess. This, to me, is probably one of the best items of Supreme you can get just on the website at any time, because they're so nice. Like, they're Hanes, they're good quality, they're nice, they feel good, and just this band, like, I don't know, it just feels like really good quality. Like, and it's just like a little Supreme little bang, you can just, boom, pops right out, you know, if you're wearing like some baggy shorts or something. And I just think it's cool. Can't believe I showed my underwear on camera. There it is. That's gonna be on YouTube forever. I mean, it's Supreme underwear, so it matters, you know, it's cool. So, moving on. So like I said, I did not buy any Oreos, but they restocked 2 weeks in a row. And, oh yeah, worth it or not, worth it. It was like 30 bucks, 35 bucks. In store only, definitely worth it. Yeah, so, your boy did do it. I did. I got the Oreos. They restocked. I was able to grab 8 packs for $35. And here's the thing, if you're buying these on like Supreme, if they ever restock again, you have to get 8 or it's not worth it. For 8, it is worth it. Here's why. The lowest I've seen these sell for, like on Depop and Grailed, is like 15 bucks. I put these on my Instagram. Instagram's right here. Put it on my story. This dude hit me up. Sold him a really good deal. I sold him 5 packs for $40 shipped. So really good deal for him. But I made $35 because $5 shipping, and I paid $35. So technically I got 3 packs for free. I haven't, you know, I didn't pay for these pretty much. That's what it came out to. So to me, it is worth it. If these restock again, I'll probably get them. At least if I can get an 8-pack, because, you know, these are fun little gifts. Like if you give someone this for their birthday, it comes out to $5 a pack. But it's just like a cool little novelty item. Obviously, I just had to get it. Super cool. So I have 3 packs. One I opened. I did eat one. They're weird. They're really sweet, and I don't know if I really like them, but I'm gonna try to make like a milkshake or something out of them, like Eric Whiteback. But there it is. Worth it if you get the 8-pack. And finally, last week I picked this up off the website. It is the Splattered Dyed Beanie. It's actually so sick. I really liked it when I saw it in the lookbook or the preview, whatever. I wanted to grab the Motion Logo beanie and this beanie, but the Motion Logo sold out way too freaking fast. So I just grabbed this. It is bricking right now, so is it worth it? No. But I have it on my Instagram right now. If you want to buy it, I have it up for 60 bucks. I've seen it go up for higher, but it's like 50 something on StockX. So I think after shipping and everything, my price is better. But I'm gonna hold on to this for a little bit until it gets cold again, and maybe somebody will want it. But I might have to wear it too. I have not opened it. It is dead stock still, as you can see. So pretty cool. Is it worth it? Probably not. So that's all the items that I've gotten this season. Oh wait, I got the poncho. I'm looking over my collection right now. I have the poncho. I got that in a week 1 order. Obviously you can't buy them just straight out unless you buy them off somebody else, but you can't buy them from Supreme. That's what I'm trying to say. But it's pretty cool. I'm not going to get rid of it just because I think it's probably one of the best free gifts that you can get. that like Supreme has come out with. So that's gonna wrap it up. Like I said, I'm gonna record another video about my experience in New York, so that if you ever get to go back in store, if we ever get out of this freaking quarantine and you're able to go to Supreme, you'll know what to do. So yeah, this has been Worth It or Not. That's what I missed. Spring tea's coming out this week. I'm gonna try to make a dropless video, hopefully. I don't want to, jump ahead and promise anything I can't actually do. But that's gonna wrap it up. I have nothing else. Have a good one. Stay safe, and see you next time.